When Angelo Gaja took the reins of the family firm in 1970, his father had already improved winemaking practices and acquired some of Piemonte's top vineyard sites. But Angelo took his father's mission further by introducing stainless steel tanks, replanting vineyards, and aging wine in small barrels, which caused quite a bit of controversy. He then took an even more drastic approach to upping quality with short pruning and lowering grape yields, unheard of in Italy at that time. A man of the soil, a true grower, Gaja was an early advocate of terroir, especially in the Langhe Hills, which is home to the Nebbiolo grape, the sole variety in two of Italy's greatest wines, Barolo and Barbaresco. But perhaps Angelo Gaja's most important contribution to Italian winemaking was his devotion to individual single vineyards, such as his Sori bottlings. Some of us had the opportunity to taste those tonight. They shook up the entire world with their finesse, structure, and hefty price tag. His world-class wines inspired a new generation of winemakers, and soon producers all across Italy began adopting Gaja's innovative and successful practices. Not only was Gaja a trailblazing and creative influence who ushered in a new age of Italian wines, but he also embarked on a quest to raise their stature. He traveled the world, educating consumers and the trade alike on the excellence of fine Italian wine. Whoever enjoys wine, Gaja proclaimed, knows how to enjoy life, because culture and values are the true riches of wine.
You need a village, if only for the pleasure of leaving it. Your own village means that you are not alone, that you know there's something of you in the people and the plants and the soil, that even when you are not there, it waits to welcome you. The sun is fierce up in these hills. Here the heat doesn't so much come down from the sky as rise up underfoot. From the earth, from the trench between the vines, which seems to have devoured each speck of green and turned it to stem. I like this heat. It has a smell, and I'm a part of the smell. There are so many grape harvests in it, so many hay harvests, so many piles of stripped leaves, so many tastes, and so many desires that I didn't know I had any longer. There's nothing more beautiful than a well-hoed, well-kept vineyard, with properly shaped leaves and that smell of the earth baked in the August sunshine.
Please welcome our 2016 Wine Enthusiast Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Angelo Gaja.
So what does mean the video? The video, I believe that a lot of people knows that for premium wines, it's not enough to look to the glass, what is in the glass. It's much more important to discover what is outside the glass. And outside the glass is full of elements. Culture, the identity culture of an area, the people living there, literature, poets, writers, gastronomy, landscape, the beauty of the area is all connected. And the only chance, of course, is to will to visit the areas, the wine regions. And the wine regions are special everywhere. And that they have something that we call in Latin, we call genius loci. It means genius loci. It means that the wines made there are able to reveal the spirit of the wine. This is, if you like to know more about the wine and the premium wines, you need to go there. This maybe emphasizes the wine tourism. Let me say now, 1976, it was my first trip for business in the United States. And at the time, I had an help by a broker. The name was Fred Segerman. He introduced me to Sam Aaron, Sherry Lehman, first. And I remember that we took the walk up and went up and entered in a small room that was full of everything that you can imagine connected to the wine. Full bottles, empty bottles, and the pictures and books, and all what you can imagine. There was not even the chance of sitting. And finally, I could sit in front of him. And he told me, Angelo, this market is not ready for your wines. It was the time that the Italian wines, I am prehistory, the image was for being cheap and cheerful. And my wines were not cheap and not cheerful. So, you know, he had a vision. He understood perfectly. So I had to wait. And I started working. And he told me, but if you are able to destiny and to work in the American market and to introduce the culture of your wine and to educate the people, you will, one day, you will have success. And I am very happy, my dear, because I am very enthusiastic of being here and having this. But I am 76 years old, and I have the future on my back. Is my daughter, Gaja. Where is Gaja? Gaja, stand up. My daughter has the future in front. So believe to her. To finish, just to thank the people that helped me to be here. And I like to thank people like Neil Hampson. I worked for a long time, for 10 years with him, and he did a very good job introducing and creating the culture for Gaja wines and so on. And after I worked with the vinifera, Dominic Nocerino, and in the last 15 years we are working with the Terlato, and we are very happy. Thank you for distributors. Thank you for all the people that helped me. Thank you very much. Thank you.